Hello, my enablers, the ones who enable me to do all of the things that I want to do. My current hyperfixation is sewing, specifically historical sewing, because I do not own a sewing machine, nor do I have space for a sewing machine. So I've been sewing a bunch, and I've been doing it all by hand. Now, I think I have the skills to make a pair of stays. Now, stays are a precursor to the corset. They were support garments that held up the boobage area and kept posture and all that good stuff. I am following the Redthreaded 1780s stays pattern because I've heard good things about it and I've watched a lot of people make them on YouTube. So I think I've got a pretty good idea of the problems I could come across. Most of the problems I saw was that it was too big, so in this video I'm going to be making a mock-up of the stays out of a black twill fabric, cotton fabric. I would like to have room, a lot of room, in the lace-up area because I want to make a couple different stomachers of the pattern with different pretty fabrics on it, so I can switch them out and just have like the plain black stays but have this like central piece that I can switch out and feel fancy and stuff. So let's get into it. So here are all my pattern pieces. I've got the strap, the stomacher that gets cut on the fold, front, side, back, the instruction booklet, we've got my workbook over there, and the black cotton twill that I will use for my mock-up, and if the mock-up is good, I will also use it for my lining, for the real one. I'm not going to make any adjustments to the pattern right now. I'm going to make it just as is and see how well that fits me. I'm not going to use boning first, I'm going to make it like the lining layer, see how well that fits me. If I need to put in the boning, then I will, and see how that fits me, but hopefully I will just be able to make all the adjustments that I need on the lining without doing the boning, and then able to just do the boning on the real thing. So let's get started. So I finished cutting out all my pieces, and I've marked the seam allowances on all of the pieces except for the straps and the stomacher. I'm not going to do the stomacher for the mock-up, but I am going to tailor's tack these two together to transfer the lines onto each one because that'll be faster and look nicer. And then I'm also going to stay stitch around all the tabs because that will help it from warping while I'm handling it. And since I'm hand sewing all of this, I'm going to be handling it a lot. So yeah. So I have punched a bunch of holes in this and laced it up. Ooh, black on black was probably not the best idea, but oh well. But I actually think this works. It comes in really nicely at my waist. And the tabs are only bunching up because I haven't cut them yet. Because I didn't want to, just in case this would work out. And all of this ruffling is because the shoelace I'm using to lace it up is not long enough, so I had to skip a few holes. But just imagine it's straight and flat, and I think that once it's fully boned will support everything quite nicely. And it has enough room for my stomacher. I'm actually very happy with this mock-up. I'm very excited. Well, that went better than expected. The fit is pretty much perfect, I think. I didn't put boning in it, so I'm kind of going out on a limb here, but I think it went pretty good. So first, for the eyelids, I just used my all-in punched holes in them, and I did it cross-lacing because I could just line it up and punch it through. I could do it 2-in-1, but for the real thing I will be spiral lacing because that's what's historically accurate. And you saw that I skipped some holes because I was using shoelaces because what I am going to use to lace up has not come in yet. I don't think I will reuse the mock-up just because I did it cross-lacing instead of spiral lacing. So that will go in my scraps and be used for, I don't know, a bag or something like that. I'm very excited to work on this now. I can't wait for all my materials to come in so I can get started.